Hey guys, it is Future Shady. If you don't want to see a really stupid intro, then go ahead and skip to the timestamp that I put right here. And then for the rest of y'all, thank you for sticking around. All right, take it easy. Hey guys, this is my buddy Honchkrow. I've been hanging out with him a little too much, if I'm being honest. He's an emo bird, you know? He's just a super emo. He's just so emo, you know? And I didn't post a video on Saturday because I've been hanging out with him too much, and I've been depressed, you know? Because I've been hanging out with this emo bird. So before we get into the battles, I'm gonna go ahead and play a song so I can get rid of these emo feelings, you know? You know what I mean? So all right, let's get it over with. Done talk to the devil when he calls my name. Sometimes when I'm losing, it all seems the same. And when I fall, I'm back up again, just to slip on the same mistakes and slide right back in. And people say I'm the luckiest man. They say running is useless, fighting is foolish. You're not gonna win, but still you're the luckiest man you're up against. And too many horses and mysterious forces. But what you don't know is you are the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. I feel a lot better now. Thanks for sticking around, you know? All people that didn't skip ahead, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shady and welcome back to the channel. So as you probably heard in the intro, or maybe not if you skipped forward, today's featured Pokemon is going to be Honchkrow. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say, if anybody wants to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon and it's only $1 a month. And thanks to Bonage, by the way, I don't know if you guys know who Bonage is, but Bonage is a very active member in my Discord, and he gets videos featured quite often. He went ahead and just bought me a green screen. How cool is that? That's awesome. So thank you, Bonage. I really appreciate that, man. But in order to get it all set up and stuff, I'm gonna need some bars and stuff to, you know, put it all together. So if you guys want to help support the channel and help me get a green screen, head over to my Patreon, and yeah, I would appreciate that. But if not, it's no big deal. Go ahead and keep watching my videos. That's all I really care about. All right, guys, let's get into the featured Pokemon for today. It is this guy over here, sitting all emo and with his fedora. You know what I'm talking about, Honchkrow. So Honchkrow is very glassy. He's a glass cannon for sure, and there's a lot of Pokemon that can absolutely annihilate Honchkrow with one move. And I did a Honchkrow feature last season, and it worked really well. I used him for like 15 sets or something like that, and I went positive in most of them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team that I'm going to be running. It's going to be Honchkrow in the lead with Snarl, Sky Attack, and Brave Bird. And then we've got two thick boys in the back. We got Tangrowth with Vine Whip, Rock Slide, and Power Whip. And then Snorlax with Lick, Body Slam, and Superpower. Now I ran this team last season, like I said, but I was running Skull Bash on my Snorlax, which was cool back then, but then I think FP Sticks did a video on it after I did mine. And yeah, it stopped working. People started expecting the Skull Bash. So as you're seeing, I'm gonna go ahead and put Honchkrow in the lead so we can feature this Pokemon. So let's take a look at these battles. Alright, oh, and by the way, I literally just hit rank 8, and I still haven't been matched up against another rank 8 player. I've been consistently every single time matched up against a rank 9 player. I guess because my win ratio is so good, I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, so we get into a Charizard lead, and this is very iffy. I've won this lead and lost this lead many times. So as you see, this Charizard doesn't have to shield the first Sky Attack, but he's over farming, and so I'm going to go ahead and throw a second Sky Attack. I believe this is a CMP tie, so we're going to force the shield here, and then I'm going to go ahead and call this bait. Even if it's a Dragon Claw, I'm still going to lose, so I would have to shield if I wanted to win it, but yeah, we know it's a Dragon Claw, so I'm just going to go ahead and go down and get some farm on my Snorlax. The good thing about having Snorlax and Tangrowth in the back is they are both really good safe switches. So, okay, Venusaur is going to come in, and I'm going to go ahead and, oh, okay, not sure what happened there. I apologize to my opponent, I guess if he lagged out or something like that. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well, we pick up a dub. I don't know how, but we won. Going into the next battle, this is a terrible lead. We got to get out of here. We're going to be we would do resisted damage with all those attacks, so we're going to switch into our Snorlax. And at this point, I plan on going down. I don't plan on winning this matchup, so I'm going to go ahead and let all the charge moves come through, and we're going to build up to 2 superpowers, and we're going to force a shield out of this guy. So as you see, I can get to 2 superpowers before he's able to counter me down. So I'm going to go for 1, it lands, and then I'm going to go for a second one, and I hope this gets the shield. I think it would come close to KOing if it didn't get a shield. I'm pretty sure it would KO, actually. But either way, we got a shield, and that's all we wanted. So now I think we're going to come in with the Honchkrow, which is kind of risky because counter is going to do neutral damage because of the dark and flying typing. So fighters are not really good, it's not too good, but we know all the charge moves are going to be resisted unless they have aerial ace. So what we're going to do is we're going to farm all the way down. We're going to eat another drill run here. I thought about shielding it, but since he revealed that he has drill run and not aerial ace, we're going to be able to farm down. And now we've got almost 2 Sky Attacks, but with 1 Volt Switch, we'll be going down. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Brave Bird. And if we get both shields here, that's going to be perfect. So we're going to let Tangrowth finish off this game by himself. And it actually lands, and as you can see, even though it's resisted, that Brave Bird does so much damage. And the opponent's going to come in with a Gallade, and this would be bad if I had Venusaur, but this is a Tangrowth. So obviously, as you can see, they kind of have to shield. Even though they're at a shield disadvantage, they really do have to shield. And I'm going to go ahead and shield this, knowing that it's most likely a Leaf Blade. By the way, it takes 4 confusions to get to a close combat. Anyway, so we're going to go for this Rock Slide, which will be resisted because of the fighting typing, but it should take it out. And then in the back is that Ampharos, and I went ahead and went for the Rock Slide here, but I think the better option would just be to build up to 2 Rock Slides and hope that the Vine Whips take it out before we get to the second one, because I think that's what's going to happen anyway. But we did have a CMP tie there, and then we're going to try to catch a Thunder Punch, but we lost track of how much energy they had. So it's 3 Volt Switches to the first Thunder Punch and 2 to the second. So that's why I was counting to 3. But either way, we're able to farm down with Vine Whip. So no big deal, didn't have to sack. But yeah, I forgot about that in the moment. I was counting 3 Volt Switches because I thought it would take 3 to get to the second, but it actually only takes 2 to get to the second Thunder Punch. So as you can see, getting matched up with only rank 9 players, no idea why, but whatever. Alright, so going into the next match, we pick up another Charizard lead. I haven't seen a Charizard lead in so long, and all of a sudden I start leading Honchkrow, and I get like 3 or 4 of them. I mean, I did like 4 sets with this team. So we're going to go ahead. We know that was Dragon Claw because it was way too short to be a Blast Burn, and most people are going to go for Dragon Claw in this scenario just because Honchkrow is so squishy. But we are going to be able to force the shield. This is pretty much going to happen, or just going to go down like the same way as the last opponent. You know, just going to go ahead and go down. And it was actually a CMP tie, so that's actually really, really good for us. Because now we can let our Honchkrow go down, and the Charizard gets less farm, and we are going to go ahead and come in with Snorlax and lick down, even with the lag. I've been getting so much lag today, so. And then they come in with Obstagoon, and we're going to try to throw them off guard with this superpower. But they don't fall for it. So we're going to switch into our Tangrowth. They were ready for that switch, but the thing is, this is a bad matchup for Tangrowth because Snorlax is going to do super effective damage with the Sludge Bombs, but we've got 2 shields and they have 0. So we're going to be able to spam out these Rock Slides as quick as we get them and just shield pretty much whatever comes our way. And if you're worried about counting Venusaur, it's 6 Vine Whips to get to a Frenzy Plant and 7 to get to a Sludge Bomb. Unless it's the 3rd time they're getting to it, then it's going to be 6 for the Sludge Bomb. So it goes 7, 7, 6. So able to get another Rock Slide through. We have to shield this because the Sludge Bomb, it would come close to KOing, so we got to shield. So we're going to go ahead and just go for this Rock Slide immediately. I could have over-farmed there, but I was just getting nervous, so I went ahead and just threw it anyway. So, and then the Obstagoon's going to come back in, and we need to get to this Power Whip here. Power Whip is more energy efficient when both of them are hitting for neutral damage, and it only takes one more Vine Whip to get to it. And then he gets the boost, so that's very bad for us. So what we're going to have to do is try to sack. Let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, it was a CMP tie. That's actually fine. So now, and I saw this Night Slash, it did way, like I guess he was trying to undercharge it. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's not a good move because I have my switch timer up. So now we're just going to switch into our Snorlax, and this double super effective superpower is going to take out that Obstagoon. So as you can see, like sometimes having the shield advantage is more important than having switch advantage. So because in a losing matchup, Venusaur versus Tangrowth, Venusaur is going to win in even shielding scenarios, but I had 2 and he had 0, so it's easy to win that. Alright, this is a very neutral matchup all around. Sky Attack and Brave Bird are going to do neutral damage, and the counters are doing neutral damage to me, but if this opponent has Aerial Ace, then I'm in trouble. I'm probably going to lose if he has Aerial Ace, so I'm going to go ahead and let it go through. It is an Aerial Ace, so this is not too great for us. And for some reason that was a CMP tie, but he won. I'm pretty sure Honchkrow wins CMP, so I don't know what that was about. And we don't get a shield, but we're going to be able to get to... This is going to be just like the Charizard matchup here. We're going to take a shield and then go down, which I'm totally fine with. Or not. Okay, he's just going to let it go. Fair enough. Comes in with Lapras and gets 1 Ice Shard on me, which is fine. We're going to come in with Tangrowth, and I really don't like Lapras. I mean, I don't have one, so when I see one, it's kind of annoying because I'm going up with the Grass type, and maybe they have Ice Beam, maybe they don't, you know what I mean? So, and Rock Slide and Power Whip are both going to do super effective damage here because of the Ice and Water typing there, and we get baited with the Surf, which is not too great. But we're going to go for these Power Whips. It only takes 1 extra Vine Whip to get there, so I don't really mind going for the more energy efficient move. And then we're going to try to... Nope, okay. Never mind. That was not a sack, that was just me switching. I thought I was going to try to catch a Surf or something. Oh, we catch a Skull Bash. Okay, so now that's actually fine because now we know that the opponent doesn't have Ice Beam on their Lapras. So we're going to go ahead and let this Surf go through. And then just try to build up. We're going to count their Ice Shards. 4 Ice Shards to get to a Surf, 6 or 8 to get to a Skull Bash. And I don't remember if I was counting there or not, but we're going to go for the superpower here. This is going to do super effective damage because of the Ice typing. And the opponent switches into a Gallade. We got to get this Body Slam off. Even though we're debuffed here, we got to get this damage off. So we're going to go ahead and go down, obviously, to Confusions. And then we're going to come back in with our Tangrowth here. And then this is definitely a Leaf Blade. Only 3 Confusions. It would be resisted, but it probably would come close to KOing. So we got to shield it, unfortunately. And then we're going to get to this Power Whip as soon as we can, even though we're getting a bunch of lag. Why in the hell is it so laggy? Oh, man. Okay, going for the Power Whip. That's going to KO the Gallade. And then the Lapras is going to go down to 1 Vine Whip. So... this team doesn't, this is one of the teams that I really like because it doesn't rely on winning switch advantage because you got 2 Pokemon in the back that are very good safe switches. So even if Honchkrow goes down, you can get energy on one of your back Pokemon here. So another Charizard lead. Again, don't know why I keep getting Charizard leads. I haven't seen one in weeks, and then I changed to this team. So whatever, we're going to go for the Sky Attack. We build up to a Brave Bird and then go for a Sky Attack here. And we don't get a shield. I've noticed a lot of people don't shield, I guess because they know. And then I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to try to win switch advantage. We actually shield a Blast Burn. That's pretty big. That's huge. So now we're actually going to double shield here. Well, we want to get a shield first. So, but if we get a shield here, that's great. Because then we can double shield, and then they take the shield advantage, but we're able to win the lead and have some energy on our Honchkrow. And energy on Honchkrow is very dangerous. Even if they come in with a Magnezone that's going to double resist the charge moves, Brave Bird's going to do so much damage. So they come in with a Poliwrath, and I make a mistake here. I should have gone for Sky Attack here, because they have to build up to an Ice Punch before they get to it, but they actually shield, and we're going to switch into our Snorlax, which sounds really stupid because we're going to take super effective damage from those dynamic punches, but I'm just going to sack my Snorlax. I'm just going to totally sack it because if they're coming in with a Poliwrath to my Honchkrow, that means that there's something else in the back that doesn't want to see that Honchkrow, because Honchkrow deals super effective damage to Poliwrath. So because the fighting typing, those flying attacks do super effective damage to fighting types. So we're going to force them to throw 2 dynamic punches here, and then they are out of shields. So we're going to come back in with Honchkrow now. Waiting out the timer. Actually, no, we're going to come in with Tangrowth. Okay, I think this might be the match that I lost. Yeah, see, there's a Venusaur in the back, and that's exactly why I kept the Honchkrow alive. I think I actually lose this one, though. Let's see. Because this is not great. We're going to try to catch a Sludge Bomb. And we don't, so that's unfortunate. The Sludge Bomb is not going to KO. So we're going to be able to get to another rock slide. We're actually just going to switch immediately, and then I get lag, and this was, it was a CMP tie, but for some reason I lost. So whatever, I guess we're going to lose this game. So I think I would have won there if I got that Sky Attack off. I've been getting a lot of screen tearing, like where the FPS drops to like 2 or 3 for just a few seconds, which means I can't get fast moves off, I can't get charge moves off at the right time. So pretty unfortunate there, but we're definitely going to go down to this Poliwrath because Poliwrath has some energy. So unfortunately we're not able to take a 5-0 set right here. Is that the last one? That might be the last one. Let us see. Yeah, so that was the last one. So we're able to go 4-1. Possibly could have gone 5-0. I'm not sure. As you can see, I just hit rank 8 recently, so I don't know why I keep getting matched up with rank 9 players, but it's fine. It doesn't seem like it's much harder. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, I post every day except for Sunday, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn the notification bell on, all that good stuff. I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, take it easy.